and the Chair may not entertain motions to strike out the enacting clause. Mr. Speaker, for the last 2 weeks, right down the street on the National Mall, 20 teams of university students competed in the biannual Department of Energy's Solar Decathlon. These teams competed not just for victory, but for innovation and public awareness as well. Every 2 years, teams from all over the globe prove unequivocally that rain or shine, under the all too frequently cloudy skies of Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, that solar power is not only here for the future, but is here and ready to go today. These teams showcase both cutting-edge technology and technology that has been around for decades. Technology that creates jobs, promotes energy independence, combats climate change, and just simply isn't getting the attention it deserves from several blocks away here on the Hill. The Solar Decathlon itself is noticing an interesting trend that speaks to what's occurring on a global scale. Teams like the two-time winners from my congressional district, the University of Colorado, unfortunately aren't finding the support that they need. And the University of Colorado had to cancel their program to compete this year, while teams from Europe and elsewhere continue to find the budget to compete and to win. Right now, because of the policies we have and have not passed, our country is starting to lose the innovation race in technology. Europe, China, and other countries are leapfrogging us in the race to refine the technology that will power our future. This past Monday, the Wall Street Journal's Power Plays section highlighted America's competitiveness problem, which has been seen and felt by the many solar and clean tech companies in my district for years. Our technology is draining away to countries who know how to support and foster its growth. The Wall Street Journal highlighted how China is taking the lead in solar energy investment and drastically cutting the price of the technology in its development, making it harder for U.S. companies to compete. Mr. Speaker, up until now, Congress's attitude towards renewable energy and solar has been wanting. We failed time after time to support the small businesses, the technology, and the policies that could have and should have changed our nation's energy outlook years ago. American solar businesses have had to deal with the uncertainty of not knowing what government policies will be in place from one year to next. Production and investment tax credits have ebbed and flowed with no real consistency. As someone with a background in business, I know this simply doesn't work. Whether you're figuring out your payroll or trying to secure investments, without long-term certainty with regard to the playing fields, you have a hard time accomplishing either. Our policies towards solar research have been equally as sporadic, with no real directive to lead our research or investment. We desperately need to focus our research and focus our investments, and this legislation will do that. Mr. Speaker, simply put, this bill is a game changer. This bill is the focus. This bill is the directive that we as a nation need in order to realize the great potential that solar energy has had for decades and will have for our future. By creating this roadmap, we will have the foremost experts in the world focusing our research, focusing our policies, and focusing our vision on what is possible and what will be achieved. And in doing so, we will encourage investment by providing the long-term assurance that the market is so desperately looking for.